Well, I love Christmas. It's probably one of my favorite seasons. And a lot of times when we get to Christmas, New Year's is after, we get to really self-reflecting. It really brings on a time where we really think what the most important things are. And what does Christmas really mean to us? What is this life that we're living? Why are we living it? And I love the verse they read earlier about how Mary, she had kept all these things and she pondered them in her heart. And, this was a very personal thing that she went through. And she was despised because of the condition she was in. And because she wasn't even married yet. And so she went through a lot of things. And when you really look into the life of Mary, it's amazing to see the character that she held. And to know that through all of this, she was no doubt away from her family when she was starting to go into labor, in a barn, in the hay, worst conditions. Nobody wanted to accept them in the end. They were rejected, but still it was the most beautiful time that I'm sure she ever experienced. And for her to ponder those in her heart for the years to come. And I'm sure she even pondered those in her heart when her son was crucified for me and for you. And it was a labor of love. It was something that I'm sure she realized this is going to help millions of people down the road. So just worship with this. My voice is kind of going, so if I crack, I'll just go with me. It was not a silent night. There was blood on the ground.
You could hear a woman cry in the alleyway that night on the streets of David's town.
And the stable was not clean, and the cobblestones were cold.